Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, et dans cette vidéo, on va apprendre les articles indéfinis. Before we begin with this video, I would like to introduce you to my website www.learnfrenchbysuchita.com, where you will find recorded courses for all your French language needs. We have courses for DELF A1, DELF A2, DELF B1, TEF TCF recorded course, French phonetics as well. We have special courses for our school students ranging from grade 5 to grade 8. We also have courses for university students who are enrolled in certificate course or diploma course in Delhi University. And finally, we also have courses for our school students who are aiming to appear for their DELF Prem or DELF Junior examinations. So hurry up and check it out. Alright, so let's begin with the video and we are going to learn les articles indéfinis, which means the indefinite articles. So I'm sure you all must have learned the indefinite and the definite articles in English, but now we are going to learn the same concept in French. Okay, so first let me know what are indefinite articles. The indefinite articles are the articles which we use to introduce something which is not specific. Okay, so can you let me know one article which is indefinite in English? Alright, so the article is a. So like for example in English you say a pen, a book, or it can be an, like an orange. So you say a or an for introducing something which is not specific. For example, there is a book on the table, which means that you do not know which book is on the table. There is a book on the table. So the is your definite article, however a is your indefinite article. Now I can also say this is a pen. Why did I say this is a pen? Because I'm not sure about whose pen is this. So this is a pen. Again, it's an indefinite article. Alright, cool. So now let's just move on to French and just let me know how many indefinite articles do we have in French. So as mentioned on the board, there are 3 indefinite articles in French. First one being un, une, des. Un, une, des. Répète, répète. Un, une, des. Now, the meaning in English would be un can mean a or an, une can mean a or an, and des means some. Un, une, des. It has a little typical pronunciation, une. Un, une, des. Now, what is the concept behind using 3 indefinite articles in French? So see, the concept comes from here. All the nouns in French are gender based. In the sense, this concept is unlike English. This concept is not there in English, but there in French. Okay, now all the nouns in French, by nouns what do I mean? Name, place, animal, thing. So it means, like for example, table, chair, fan, clock, anything, any object in French is classified as either masculine or feminine. This concept is not there in English. Like for example, if I say a fan, it will never come into your mind that fan is male or female. A table, it never comes into your mind that it is male or female. But in French, all these objects are either male or female. Okay. Now, for all the objects which are male, which are masculine, and which are singular, which are masculin et singulier. So if they are masculine and singular, they will take an article which is un. Cool. Now, second thing, if your object that you're talking about is feminine or singular, feminine and singular, not or, feminine and singular, in that case you use une. Now, if that object that you're talking about is plural, like for example books, this I'm quoting example in English, not in French right now. So like for example books, pens. Now if it is plural, then you do not have to care about if it is masculine or feminine. If it is plural, you will always put they. If it is masculine singular, you put un. If it is feminine singular, you put une, and if it is plural, you put they. Now, the next question and very important question is, how do we get to know that in French that this particular word is male or female? How do we get to know that? Now for that, there is a general rule that I have written, although there are some 20 to 25% of the words which are exceptional also, but this is a general rule which will help you out. So the general rule is the words which end with E are generally feminine. Now the words which end with E, they are generally feminine. This rule is applied to 70 to 75% of the cases. However, 20 to 25% cases are exception, which also we will learn. So the words which end with E are generally feminine. Generally feminine. Okay. So now here I have quoted certain examples. If you can see all of them, all these examples, they are ending with E. So that means all of them are feminine or masculine. The words which end with E are feminine. None of them is an exception for now. Okay. So let's take the first word, carotte. Carotte. Now carotte, it ends with E, so we take une carotte. Une carotte. Une gomme. Une gomme. Why have I put une in every case? Because all of them are ending with E, and therefore all of them are feminine and of course singular. So une carotte. Une carotte, that means a carrot. Let's continue. Une gomme. Une gomme. Une gomme, an eraser. Next, une table. Une table. Une table, a table. Une bouteille. Une bouteille. Again it ends with E, so we put une. And the meaning comes out to be a bottle. Une porte. Une porte. Une porte, that means a door. All of them again are ending with E, so I have put une in front of all of them. Okay, so now here I have quoted certain examples of the words which are masculine singular. Now you can see all of them are ending with any consonant or any vowel but not E, but not the letter E. So that means if they are not ending with the letter E, that means they all are masculine. So let's just start with the first one, that's pain, pain. That's un pain, un pain. Now un pain, that means a bread. Why did I put un? Because pain, that's not ending with E, so that means that's something which is masculine and of course singular. So you say un pain. On continue avec un tableau. Un tableau. Un tableau, which means a board or a painting. Again, it doesn't end with E, so it's male. Un tableau. Un miroir. Un miroir, that means a mirror. Masculine singular. Un sac. Un sac, a bag. Un ordinateur. An ordinateur. Ordinateur, which means a computer. So see all of them. It's ending with R, C, R, U, N. None of them is the letter E. Now here I've quoted certain examples which are plural. Now if they are plural, so they're ending with S. Just like English, if I say book, so the plural is books. If I say pen, the plural is pens. Okay. The only difference is that in French you do not pronounce the last consonant, so you will not pronounce it as carottes. Okay. It has to be carotte. Carotte. So that means in French the pronunciation of singular and plural is same. So des carottes. If the word is plural, you do not have to care about if it is masculine or feminine. If it is plural, you have to always put des. Okay. So it becomes des carottes. Des carottes, which means some carrots. Des gommes, some erasers. Des tables, some tables. Des fleurs, some flowers. Des sacs, which means some bags. So you see all of them are plural, so I put they in front of all of them. You do not have to care about if it is masculine, if it is feminine, or if it is an exception. If it is plural, you always have to put they. Okay, so now I told you 70 to 75% of the words are general. That means that if they end with E, they are feminine, and if they do not end with E, that means they are masculine. Now, there are certain exceptions which you have to learn, and that comes by observation. The more you read, the more you listen to things, you'll have to observe yourself that, okay, this word is an exception, and how do you get to know that it's an exception? I've quoted certain examples over here. So see, if the word is an exception, the rule becomes opposite. Just now I told you that the words which end with E, they are feminine, and the words which do not end with E are masculine. So if the word is an exception, so this rule will change. If the word ends with an E, then it will be masculine. And if the word doesn't end with an E, then it will be feminine because it's an exception. So the rule will become opposite. So let's look at some of the exceptions that I've quoted here. Fleur. Fleur, that means flower. Now, it is not ending with E. According to the normal rule, this word should have been masculine. But since it is an exception, the rule will become opposite. So it will be une fleur. Une fleur. So it's feminine. A flower. Livre. Livre. Now look at the word livre. It is ending with E. According to the normal rule, it should have been feminine. But since it is an exception, the rule will become opposite and it will become masculine. So it is un livre. Un livre, which means a book. Let's look at the third word, which is maison. Maison. Maison, which means a house. Now again, it is not ending with E. According to the normal rule, it should have been, that's right, it should have been masculine. Now since it is an exception, the rule will become opposite and it will become feminine. So we say une maison, and that means a house. Let's look at the next word, that's cartable. Cartable, since the rule is opposite, it is ending with E and therefore it will be masculine. So we say un cartable, and that's a school bag. Next, parapluie. Parapluie, it means an umbrella. It is ending with E, it is an exception, so the rule will become opposite and it will become something which is masculine. So my suggestion to you is, whenever you learn any noun, anything, let's say parapluie, so you learn it along with its article. So you say un parapluie, un cartable, une fleur, une maison, un dictionnaire. If you learn it along with the article, then it gets fit into your mind that it is something which is an exception, or maybe it is masculine or it is feminine. So whenever you learn any noun, learn it along with its article. Definite or indefinite, that doesn't matter. Okay. Now if I make all of them plural, let's say I write fleur with an S to make it plural. So in plural, it doesn't matter. In plural, as I told you, it will always be des. Des fleurs, des livres, des maisons, des cartables, des parapluies. So in plural, it really doesn't matter. If you like this video, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and for daily updates and reminders, do not forget to hit the bell icon. And I'll see you very soon with the next video. Till then, au revoir, à bientôt et bisous bisous.